Hey Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, this is Mina, and this is your November 2020 horoscope prediction video. With the holidays coming up, I wanted to add some more information about family and friends to these readings, so each of these horoscope videos will be broken into 3 sections: relationships, the self, and material. In relationships, we're going to discuss your friends, family, and romance. I also want to pull some cards to see how you could best express your gratitude or what could help guide you on providing unique gifts for those around you during the beginning of this holiday season. We will then look at cards that represent how we connect to others and how we can set boundaries with our family and friends during this time. In the self section, we will discuss the lessons you're learning this month, how you should engage in self-care, your spirituality, strengths, and mental health. Lastly, in the material section, we'll discuss work and finances. Use the timestamps in the description box to skip to any section you're most interested in or to refer back to it throughout the month. At the end of the reading, we will roll the astro dice to get some more insight into the reading, as always. If you're watching this for someone that you love, there will be specific timestamps to the romance section, so you can skip there now. For those of you watching your sun sign video, please be sure to check out your moon and rising sign or ascendant sign video. This will give you the most personalized reading you can get in this generalized reading setting, and if you want a very personalized reading, I do offer them, so go ahead and send me an email at minanixtarot@gmail.com. If you don't know your sun, moon, and rising sign, I'll put a link to a natal chart creator in the description box so you can figure that out for yourself. I usually shuffle on camera for these horoscope videos, but I have a ton to cover this month. I'm gonna go ahead and skip over that part for you. All right, let's begin. Hopefully you got your mug of coffee or tea this time, because boy do we have a lot of cards to get through. I'm really excited. Let's start off with your self section, so we can get grounded and figure out what path you're moving towards this month. For the theme of your month, the 3 of Wands. Spiritually, we have the Devil. Don't be scared of that one, guys. Scared of that card. And then a little quote we'll read later with it. For self-care, the Tower reversed. And anything is possible. Yay. And then for your mental health focus, we have Iris. She who changes. Transformation, change, enchantment. Diving into your theme, the 3 of Wands. For you, Taurus, this month is all about gaining some freedom, being able to get some rewards from all the hard work that you've been doing lately. This month, you're going to have foresight, you're going to have forward momentum, some growth, some expansion, really coming into your self-confidence, figuring out what you truly believe in and going after that thing. This is a really good month for starting up a little holiday romance, like maybe the beginning of a little Christmas love story for my single Tauruses there. It's also a good month to be a part of a long distance romance. If you do have a long distance someone you're kind of talking to lately, then things are going to go really well with that person. I'm really excited for you, Taurus. You've got some major cards coming up here, some major things to take into consideration with these major arcana. They're like the 2 ones that everyone's scared of in the deck, the Devil and the Tower. So let's dive into those things, but all in all, the theme of your month is really positive. Keep that in mind as we start moving through these next sections. Again, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just letting you know. Life is a roller coaster, we have our ups and downs, right? For your spirituality, we have the Devil card. This can mean that you've been focusing a little bit too much on the material pleasures of life, on money, on work, and not really connecting with the people around you or connecting with your spiritual self. This is what you're kind of being steered away from, and you're kind of being steered into more situations that provide relationship and connection with other humans. This card is basically letting us know that you're going to be attracted to the more heart side of life, the not just love, like romantic love, but love of the family, love of your children, love of your spouse, love of friends, all of those great things. So surround yourself with a network of loving, supportive people this month, and anyone who is overly critical or negative, you kind of need to bounce them out of your life. You're not going to have time for that. And it's really well supported with joy is the ultimate creator. Follow your joy. Follow the people that provide you with joy. Follow the things that make you happy, so we can get to this place of real true confidence and freedom from the things that have been holding you down lately. Okay, here goes. Shadow work's being brought up again for us. So for you, for self-care this month, you are going to want to do some shadow work. I do have a pick a card video on shadow work that you can go check out right now. I describe what it is and why you should do it, a thing to really incorporate into your daily meditations or your daily routine. I'm no expert by any means, but that is what they're saying. They're saying to embrace the darkness so that you can see the beautiful light within everything. And anything is possible. Once you do that, once you realize that you're a whole, complete person with all of these different facets, I feel like it's going to unlock your manifestation. Really engaging in fantasy and really giving yourself over to the magic of life is what you're going to be needing to do this month to really get yourself back on the same pace. Focus on letting things go and creating things anew. Let go of the old past and create a new path for yourself. It is okay to change, Taurus. It is okay to let things be broken down so they can be rebuilt even stronger. And this is Spirit's way of saying anything is possible, you guys. How do you know if you don't let go of this situation? Because that situation you're holding on to so tightly is blocking all of the magic from coming into your life. If you don't allow Spirit to kind of release these things from your life, then you're never going to realize all of the magic that's all around you. I love her little fairy wand and everything. She's like, yay, embrace the magic. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, this is basically saying embrace fantasy, watch a silly fantasy show, read a fantasy book, really engage yourself in things that you don't think are true, but they can be true for you. Anything is possible, Taurus. What can you do for your mental health? It's this iris color here. The moon in this case symbolizing change, symbolizing transformation. The moon transforms every night to a new phase and the cycles that it goes on. The book literally says the question you should be asking yourself right now is, why am I fighting this change? How can I flow into these transformations? And what do I need to do to honor this cycle? Joy. I think Spirit already answered that for you, right? It's joy. It's the joy is the ultimate creator. So follow your joy. Allow yourself to focus on what you are loving in life so that you can get more of it through manifestation. So more can be brought to you, because remember, it is possible. Anything is possible for you. Why are you resisting change? Look into that. That's the mental health focus of the month for you. Why do I resist change? Why am I unable to flow with the seasons, to go with the cycles of life? If we just stood in the same place all of the time, there would be no growth. This is Spirit's way of really reaching out to you and saying, hey, this is a big growth month. And no, it's not always fun. And no, it's not always beautiful. But the end result is something so much bigger than we could have ever expected, Taurus. All right, let's move into the relationships portion of the reading. For family, the Two of Cups. How to set up boundaries. We've got the Empress reversed, the Two of Wands, and Yuki Onna. Friends, the Seven of Wands. Unique gifts you're going to bring to us this month, the Hawk. For my single Taurus, the Three of Swords. For my Taurians in a relationship, we've got the Page of Pentacles. I love this card for you guys for family, especially if you're in USA and you're doing like some kind of a Thanksgiving gathering, because the Two of Cups is all about like harmony and positivity and finding friendships within the family. It's finding a balance between who you are and who you are inside the family unit. This is a beautiful, beautiful card for you guys moving forward in November, and I'm so excited for you. So how can you put up those boundaries to maintain that sense of self within the family unit? The Empress reverse, the Two of Wands, and Yuki Onna. The combination of these is about embracing your feminine qualities. This is divine feminine. This is not being a woman or being a girl. This is the divine feminine. Divine feminine qualities are described as openness, nurturing, creativity, harmony, art. They're the creation side of you. So opening up, being nurturing, not neglecting the part of you that wants to find a connection with those around you. This is another card saying that you've been really focusing on the material a lot lately, about work, about money, and not so much about the people in your life. And so you're embracing your emotional and spiritual side more. That's what they're asking you to do, to put up those boundaries. Embracing both sides of who you are so you know who you are as a whole, and you're not able to be influenced by those around you. The holidays can be pretty rough for some people, and so people kind of tailspin and this is a way for you to not let them pull you in by having a full, whole, balanced sense of self. Yuki Onna is all about stillness, calmness, living in a place of meditation, taking the time to prepare yourself for bigger projects, being open, receptive, but moving slowly. You're probably having some dreams where people are dream visiting, or you are making these revelations during your dreams, or your dreams are just being very unique and memorable lately. This is Spirit's way of talking to you and helping you kind of get through things. You have this receptivity this month, this ability to really tap into a lot of things inside of you, a lot of spiritual things inside of you. And so that can be scary at times, but it can also provide a sense of blocking out the negativity that doesn't serve. You have two paths to take right now. Spirit's saying you can either take the path that you've always been on and you can keep it status quo, or you can embrace that change. You can move over to a place where you are more spiritually receptive, where you're tapping into your intuition, where you're really building up your connection with the spiritual realm. This is the opportunity that's been given to you, and this is the protection that's been given to you this month. For friends, the Seven of Wands is the energy that your friends are in at this time. There's this feeling that like everyone is up for a good fight. Everyone is kind of standing their ground and getting kind of determined and territorial. There's a lot of restlessness going on around you. At times they're making you feel like you're under attack, and other times you're feeling really like, okay, yeah, we do need to fight this. We do need to do something different. There's a lot of busyness and hectic feelings and just in general restlessness going on with the people around you. A lot of that energy is being brought into your life, which I think is why you're being offered this stillness. Everyone over here is like aggressive and ready to go, and you're like, hey guys, let's just take a deep breath and kind of calm down and center ourselves and focus back on getting to a whole, good, secure place. You're going to be the stillness inside all of the crazy. What gifts are you bringing to them? The hawk. The hawk is all about spiritual insight. He's flying over, he's taking a look at the bigger picture, and he's able to combine air intellect with the sort of more emotional connection to intuition. So this is a combination of intuition and logic. This is, you're able to carry, this is, the hawk carries news upon its wings that's sent from divinity itself to deliver it. So like I said, you're much more receptive this month. Spiritual messages are coming to you through dreams or just through like an inner knowing, and you're the person who is speaking to people. Your words are the words from Spirit. Your words are the words that are going to help carry people through these very uncertain, very tumultuous times that we are going through. This is not going to be taken lightly, okay? You have a huge significant role to play this month. You can see things quite clearly with your intuition, and so you're allowing us a perspective shift. You're allowing the people around you to shift their perspectives to something new. This is not the month to go out there and rage. This is the month for you to provide intellect and wisdom and the insight that you're learning from Spirit. This is not like a physically active month for you. You're not going to be providing much action, but you will be providing the words and the knowledge that those around you need in order to survive. For my single Taurians out there, we've got the Three of Swords. In love for you this month, you're coming to terms with a deep loneliness that you have been feeling lately. A heartbreak you thought you were over is popping up again and causing some mischief in your current love life situations. With the new people you might be meeting or dating, you're feeling like this big sense of loss and this big kind of hole of loneliness or alienation in your life. And you're really looking for a person who truly values who you are. And that's something that you need to be asking yourself. This may not be a big month of pushing forward in a relationship necessarily if you don't take the time to think, what do I really love and value? And is the person that I'm wanting to date and push things forward with loving and valuing the same things that I am? So take a second and do that. But like I said, I feel like next month could be like a little holiday romance thing going on for you. And so this is Spirit's way of saying you need to prepare yourself and really get strong on your own values and needs. You need to combine the feminine and the masculine, not be too materialistic, not be too action-oriented. Also embracing the nurturing, the open-mindedness, and the ability to create. You need to find the balance this month so that you can really be with the correct person next month. This is a build-up month. Lots of exciting things are going on with you internally, and you're really moving towards a good path. So this is Spirit's way of saying, take a second, take a step back, really look at it before getting too serious about things. My Taurians in a relationship, you've got the Page of Pentacles here. There is going to be a lot of faithfulness and loyalty between you and your partner. A lot of passion may have gone out of the relationship. You're moving away from a honeymoon-esque type feeling in the relationship where there's a lot of passion and spark and physical attraction, and you're moving into the heart of things, the meatier parts of a relationship where things get a little bit more serious. You really start working through some of the issues that you've had in the past, and things are starting to get resolved. And then after that, after you kind of go through a recommitment of loyalty and faithfulness between the two of you, you can kind of start injecting that fun back into the relationship by the end of November. The last section we're going to talk about here is career and finance. So for work, you've got the Ten of Swords reversed. For money, the Two of Wands reversed. Okay, Spirit's been hinting at this throughout the reading, but for work and you guys, either you've been doing this or you've been forced to really focus a lot on your job and it's become very unhealthy for you. It's made you a very one-sided person lately. It's pushing you over the edge and you're asking yourself, is this all worth it? Is the stress and the chaos and the constant pull and need from this job really worth it? Is there a different way that I can look at this situation where I can have the work but also have a more balanced relationship side of my life? A more balance with my spirituality, with my mental health. For some of you, you're going to figure that out pretty quickly on and you're going to be able to get out of the worst of it. For the others of you, if you don't really embrace a change in this area, you're going to be pulled down to the brink of collapse with things. You're really at a tipping point at work where you're like, I can't do this anymore. And if you don't embrace any kind of change in your work life, things are going to continue to topple from there. We don't want that. You're struggling financially too, which is why you're probably struggling to change up your job. You're like, well, I'm already being asked to do so much, and if I stop doing so much, then I'm not going to have the money that I need. And I get that. I hear you. You're just struggling to find a balance. You're looking at things from a perspective of lack instead of a perspective of it's okay, things will get taken care of. I need to follow what brings me joy. That quote for you guys, it was joy is the ultimate creator, right? So if it's not joyful for you, if it's not bringing you joy, even if it's providing you with financial, that's not the right way. This is Spirit's way of saying it's okay. It's okay to stop it. We're going to take care of the finances thing. You just need to believe in it. You just need to believe that anything is possible. You just need to believe that we've got your back and we'll take care of it. You don't have to struggle with this any longer. The last thing I'm going to do is roll the astro dice here to see if we can get any additional information into the reading. We've got the third house, which is represented by Gemini. Pluto, represented by Scorpio. And, it's the Sagittarius sign. So this could be saying that you have Scorpio, Gemini, or Sagittarius somewhere else in your sun, moon, and rising, and this is confirmation that the reading is for you. It's also talking about abundance and growth in the area of transformation. In the area of death, it's kind of like death is... The death card in the tarot represents transformation as well. This doesn't mean physical death. This means the death of an era in your life and the rebirth of something new. Gemini is all about your communication style, your social interests and activities, being a part of a community, getting along with your siblings and connecting in that way. So you're really going to have bigger luck in the areas of change. Now is the perfect time to change something up in your life. This is what Spirit's saying. And it's going to provide you a deeper connection with both your mentality and also in the ability to be a part of a community. So you're going to feel more connected to your community in November if you just embrace these changes and allow the universe to kind of flow. That makes a lot of sense, I think, to the reading because you're going to be providing this sense of loving inspiration for those around of you, and you're going to be providing the cool, calm head. It also makes sense with the part of your reading where it was talking about the Two of Cups, where you're really connecting in with your family and connecting as siblings. I think siblings is going to be a big deal for you. I love that little hint. There's going to be a little moment with your siblings this month. If you don't have any siblings, then your friends that you're super close with, or maybe it's a cousin, someone who took on that sibling role for you when you were younger. You're going to have this little connective moment with them, which is really, really beautiful, Taurus. These are all the messages I'm getting for you. If this video resonates, give it a like. Comment down below on which sections you feel should be a regular addition to the monthly horoscope readings. I'm always trying to change things up so that you feel that you have the exact information that you want each month. Subscribe to my channel for more pick a card videos as well as monthly horoscope readings. I'll see you next time, Taurus. Bye.